everybody, this is Greg29407 back with another edition of Neverwinter. We're here with Dodge Raider, our level 30 Guardian Fighter, and then we have our companion Sawbones, who's our healer. And after doing some tanking versus DPS, let's get back to our regular missions. We're here in the Never Death Cemetery as before. And before we get started, let's go ahead and do our invocation. Get some free stuff, and we'll be ready to do another one in 15 more minutes. So we have a mission today. It says go to Artisan's tomb, and I believe that was from this guy over here.
Have I
if he has
told
anything
you
else to
I'm
say
a
to us.
genius?
Yeah, this is the Wile E. Coyote super genius guy. We have to collect some pages that he's left for around. So let's see if we can find out what's going on for this guy. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but he does have a good mission for us. So let's see what we can do. And let's go ahead and get Electric Glide Blue. Whoa! Whoops, hit the wrong button. I got a little excited. To get the mission started. So let's get to the entrance and see what we got. There are a lot of really good missions here in Never Death Cemetery. After a while, you do get to know the map pretty well because you keep going back and forth to get everything over there. Here's some guys. Let's fight them there. Whoops. Turn her back to him. Nice. Okay. Oh, right. Let's see what we got here. I was hitting my attack button to try and go faster, but that's not going to work in this game. Have to remember our controls at all times. Let's see, this is going to send us into one of these instance quests. A dungeon of some type. So let's see what we've got here. The Artisan's tomb. Alright. Let's ask these gentlemen where we need to go. I don't think they really knew. That's okay. We'll find it ourselves. This looks like a little mini cemetery here. Very creepy. Alright. We're going to try and avoid picking up any of this trash stuff. Because again, as always, we have a problem with our inventory bags, and I am not going to spend money, real life money on this game. Well, we'll see. I always end up saying that, then, well, you know how it goes. But, look at these guys coming up from behind us. Alright, they don't want us to get hold of this thing. Oh, it's a bag, okay. Chettlebell's key for the Artisan's tomb gate. Good. I guess that's our key to getting into this thing. Okay, I do like the way they have these little breadcrumbs that show us where we need to go. In my other game that's similar to this that I'm playing right now, Shroud of the Avatar, they don't have that. It's much more of a you have to figure it out yourself, which is also nice, but it does make some of the questing start and stop. And you lose track of what you're doing, and you can't figure out what you got to go next. And what happens is by the time you get back into the story, it's like, now what have we been doing again? I don't quite remember. How'd that work? There's a page. Okay, yeah, we gotta get these pages, loose pages. There's 8 of them. We got one now. Let's be on the lookout for this guy's book. I'm sure he's some kind of great American novelist or something. Yeah, I saw one over here. Yeah, the guy that we're working for, as we recall, he was with a princess of some type, and they were attacked, and he was the only one that managed to get away. I get the feeling he ran like screaming like a little girl, and he got away, and now he's hired us to try and do some stuff, which may or may not be on the up and up. Okay, let's do it. Let's pick up all this stuff. Throw our money. You can always pick up the heals and the translation things because they stack. I wish this other stuff was stacked too. It'd be a lot more convenient. Let's see. Here's another page. All right, so we got 5 of the 8. Whoever designed these maps did a really good job. I really like these things. Oops. Oh boy, I messed up here big time. That was needless. It's been a couple of weeks since we did our last chapter, and I've been tied up with some other games. So I've lost track. As getting back into the game after doing something else, all of a sudden the buttons seem very foreign. It seems very odd. So I've been playing some Farming Simulator, and so yeah, those buttons are obviously very, very different from Neverwinter. So, all right, we got 7 of the 8, so I think we must have missed one. Let's go. Let's backtrack and see if we can find something. Look at all these little nooks and crannies. Oh, I thought we picked this one up. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Now we're going to go into the actual tomb itself, I believe. Let's see.
Could you find something with a big club?
Alright, let's see what we got here. I gotta quit getting knocked down here. Jeez Louise. Whoops. Poor Sawbone's gonna take on this guy all by himself. Aha! Wow. Okay, good. I'm not gonna pick up those altar things. In fact, right before we signed back on with the game, I went ahead and sold some of the altars I already had. Oh, here's his book itself. Okay. Collect reward. Already? Wow, okay. Armor of bolstering. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see here. Oh, maximum hit points way down. That's terrible. What in the world? Maybe we can make it work with some enchantments or something, because the defense is good. Deflection's good, but boy, the maximum hit points is terrible. Well, one of the good things about this game is there's a lot of, you have to make some decisions, some choices, you know. You want this thing that's a little bit better than what you have now, or this thing which is a little bit worse, but it has another advantage to it. You know, those are some good things to have to choose from. It makes it a little bit more fun. Everyone can change the game as they need to and kind of customize your character the way they feel like it. All right, let's get Electroglide to take us back to the meeting place. And away we go. I'm not sure why there's no music in this thing. Maybe because we're in a cemetery. We're gonna have some creepy music at least. Something to listen to while we're doing all this stuff. What the heck is that? Oh. I think we should have gone after that guy. Oh well. It must be like a special challenge thing going on. All right, here's this dude again, Tristopher.
Ah, you've returned with my book. Oh, it's in such a state. Nevertheless, I must persevere. Let's take a look. Ye gods! Small wonder Valindra and the cult of dragons are fighting each other. Azazel is the name of a blue dragon, and he is imprisoned in the clockwork tomb.
Oh. All right, that sounds kind of good.
Apparently, Miss Monini's ancestor was both a powerful member of the Water Clock Makers Guild and a dragon cultist with a ring of dragon control. When he died, he gave orders for the dragon Azazel to be entombed with him. You really must deal with Azazel before Valindra or the cultists gain control of him. Harper Windle has knowledge of the tomb's physical locks, but there is also a metaphysical one. I'm afraid you will have to travel to the Shadowfell to trip this final lock. Add this powder to the eternal flame in Craftsman's Rest to open a portal to the Shadowfell.
That sounds kind of complicated. Let's see. First of all, let's. I'm going to pause it here, and we will see if I'm going to go ahead and buy and sell some stuff, and be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I made a few sales to make some room in our inventory, and let's go ahead and invoke again. To use some. Oh, I got to use some celestial coins, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, let's see what this does. Oh man, I don't know what that is. Let's see, the power of cord bottled and given only to those devout followers. You gotta get some of this stuff, huh? I don't think I want to do that. Let's see if we can invoke anyway. There we go. Okay. I have to read up on that. That's a new one on me. Alright, so let's do this next mission. We have to light the braziers near the eternal flame. And somehow that's going to open up some kind of portal. But we need to find this place where this there's a dragon involved somehow. I don't know. It sounds pretty intriguing though. Let's see. I was talking about how nice you get those translation things because they stack, and then when I got back and found that I had filled up my stack, so I had to start a whole new stack. So they didn't really stack at all. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Okay. Now, open the shadow lock. Oh, that's not the mission I want. I mean, let's see here. Why didn't they put us on the mission we want? Come on. Opening the way, that's what we want. I did this mission once before my other character, and sure, they did the same thing. You do this thing that tries to throw you in a completely different mission. It's kind of weird. It's like, okay, I open the door, which is the final part of that part of the mission, and then instead of sending me the next part of the mission, it sends me to something completely different. Little glitch in the game there, I think. Someone wasn't thinking ahead. Alright. And we're in some super cemetery here, it looks like. Trash there. Ooh, that'd be good. Okay. Activate the seals. Alright, I use my shield here. Nice. Ah, here's a seal. So it's not like the animal. It's some kind of shield thing. A shield seal. Alright. Oh, it's hidden behind here. Look at that. Okay, that's one. I guess I wouldn't have seals in this game. Animal seals, that would be kind of odd. But you never know, we're in medieval fantasy times. It could be some kind of super seal thing that would talk and There we go. Okay. Now what? Oh, let's see here. Oh, here it is. Behind that is the seal. Behind the shield is a seal. Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. These cemeteries are really good. Oops. Ah, wasted it. I'm really considering taking that that tanking, not a power, but it's an innate power, I guess, that gives me more threat on me, because my companions get a surprising number of enemies attack them instead of me. That's not good for them or me. Oops. See, look at that. He just completely ignored me. Scroll of identification. That's the, I've been calling the translation thing. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, good heavens. How do I jump again? It's very awkward. I have to push 2 buttons. The L1, hold down, and then the X button. It seems a little strange to me. Okay. Sawbones is once again doing this excellent job of keeping us topped off in health. Well, he went down pretty easy. All right. Okay, now we have to open the shadow lock. I think that's where that takes us to some other place where that... I want to see this dragon we're supposed to fight. Now, we don't have music in this, but it is kind of good creepy sound effects. So that's fun. I like that. Oh, I think we went around in circles a little bit. We had to make the cycle. Oh, what's this? Oh boy. I'm dazed. Oh. They put some kind of hex on me. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, let's get our treasure first. Ring of Battle. Oh, again, it's a little disappointing. Oh, that's it? Return to the graveyard. I thought we were going to this other thing. Okay. Alrighty.
I do hope your next win is...
Alright, head on back. So we're headed back anyway. I can take some of this stuff. We're going to sell it. Chettlebell. Tristopher Chettlebell.
Excellent! Once the physical seals are taken care of, you should be able to enter the Watercloak Guild tomb.
Okay, good. But what about this Watergate Guild tube? Kind of left us hanging a little bit. Let's see if she knows anything about it.
Stop what is happening in Craftsman's
Oh, here we go.
Chettlebell filled me in about the dragon. I'm sure you know how bad it would be if that dragon gets loose, or worse yet, falls under Valindra's control. According to Chettlebell, the way into the Watercloak Guild tomb is locked by a complex mechanism. 6 physical seals must be activated before you can enter. The seals in the lower portion of Craftsman's Rest must be activated first, followed by the seals in the upper levels. Valindra's minions don't know about this, so they are just trying to enter the tomb by force. That gives you a chance to get there first, but you need to activate those seals.
Alright, that sounds kind of good. I like that. Alright, once again, I'm going to put this on hold for a minute while I sell some of our loot, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I made a few moves to get some space in our inventory. Still not very many. There is a mission somewhere in the Never Death graveyard here that at the end we will get a new bag, another inventory bag. I cannot remember which one it is though. Alright, so we had to activate the lower seals. It's a clockwork mechanism. Okay, so they basically took some existing artwork and decided to make it into a mission. I admire that use of use of your assets. Uh-oh. Problem solved. Yeah. Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, these guys must have shown up when we weren't. They're a little late to the party. Sorry, guys. Level 31, there we go. Yeah, these lock boxes, we're getting a bunch of different ones, and they usually stack, which is fine, but now they have different types of lock boxes, so they take up some valuable space. So they really, really, really want us to spend some money on those things. We'll definitely take green and blue things that match our character. Okay. All right, now the upper seals. Oops. All right. The upper seals. I keep an eye out for any other treasure that may be laying in these nooks and crannies and things, and keep track of what's going on. But yeah, so the Shroud of the Avatar game that I'm playing right now is a lot of fun. It's in pre-release. It hasn't been released yet. It's still a work in progress. There are a lot of things that are kind of wrong with it and things, and need some mistakes and things like that. But it actually has a lot of good things going about it. It has a lot of housing, clear housing, and things like that, which is a lot of fun. And they did a new release yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, I guess. And the fighting part was a little bit down. They didn't have a lot of good animations for it. This game right here has a really good animations. Shroud doesn't have very good animations, so they were trying to boost that up and also make the battles more dramatic. So what I noticed is now when you fight some low-level guys, they start like grunting and screaming and hollering and just, it sounds like the worst kung fu movie you've ever seen in your life. I mean, it's just so fake. It's like, if Quentin Tarantino played this game, you would think that it was a little over the top. It's just ridiculous. Oh, it's just. But yes, I think they're still trying to work out the kinks on some of the parts of the game. Oh, here we go. But I think it has a lot of potential. It's on the PC, so what I may do is figure out how to do some YouTube videos from PC. I've only been doing it on my PS4, and do some videos on that, and maybe do some, at least when we get closer to release of the game, official release of the game. It is very fun. Oh, I gotta jump here. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I wouldn't mind if these guys... Oh, I got a Skeleton Slayer award for killing 250 skeletons. I wouldn't mind if they give us less trash and more gold in these little encounters we have. Okay, one more of these upper seals. Okay, so we're in a level 30 area, so I'm fighting below my level. And I'm at my level again. Seems a little odd. Alright. Don't want to kill zombie hulks. Alright. Return to Harper Wendell. Zombie hulks is that mission we were trying to do several chapters ago. I couldn't find any. They were just nowhere to be found. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can try it again. But I think I'm just going to just do that offline. If I find them, great. There's only 3 of them, but I just could not find them anywhere. So we're going to do the return to Harper Wendell. And I'm guessing she's going to give us a much better mission, kind of like the main meat of the thing. I get the feel this little storyline that we're doing is getting close to the big finale here. It's not as compelling as the story that we did with the lady that had that curse, the disease, and we were trying to help her, and we put her in the care of that wizard who turned out to be an evil wizard, and we had to join her husband and help and fight to get her back. That was a fun story. This one is not as good, but I like the fact that they've got these little mini story arcs in here. All right, let's see. What does she have to say to us now?
Excellent. Let's hope you get into the Waterclock tombs before Valindra.
Okay, well now what? Kind of left us hanging again. Maybe Tristopher has something for us. Oh, yeah.
Excellent. You should be able to enter the clockwork tomb via the main entrance now. You'd best hurry. Harper Windle's spies report that Valindra's troops are close to breaking through into the tomb. If Valindra gets her hands on the Cult of the Dragon artifacts buried with Romani Manini and frees Azazel, it bodes ill for Neverwinter, and yours truly, of course.
Look at that. Our rewards for doing this mission, Adventurer's Pack. This is it. We're going to get our other inventory bag. This is now my favorite story arc of the entire game. I take back what I said earlier. I now love this story arc. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do some buying and selling, get rid of my stuff, make some space in here, and I'll be back in a minute.